What's up guys, name is Ray and welcome to another Genshin Impact video, and today I want to show you how far I did progress after 3 weeks. So it is, I would say, exactly 3 weeks after Genshin Impact's official release, and I want to show you like my characters, all I just did over the course of the last 3 weeks, playing like 3 to 4 hours on a day on average. So there are like some days where I just played like 1 hour, and there is another play where I played 7 hours. So I assume on average I do play like 3 to 4 hours a day overall. Now, yeah, let's go over my character box first. So these are my maxed out characters. This is Jean. You can see like all the stats here. I'm using the prototype ranker, which you can craft in Mondstadt or in Leeway. It has a refinement rank of 2. And I run a Gladiators instructor set. It is not the optimal set, but the instructor set is like the best I can do for now. So this will definitely be replaced as soon as I have a better one. Constellation wise, I don't have anything, and her talents are all fully maxed because she is my most used character. She is my main DPS and my main support at the same time. My next character is Bidu. The only thing that I just leveled up is her Tide Caller, because I didn't have enough resin to farm up all the materials to level up her talents. Constellation wise, I just pulled one dupe of Bidu, and are running a martial order set. So yeah, I just want to show you like that I don't have anything real special, but I still progress in the game because I consistently play and farm. Yeah, you can see I only have 2 4-star pieces, and I have 3 3-star martial artist pieces. So usually you don't have to pay too much attention to get the full order set. But yeah, that was just something that I like to try out, and I did max the 3-star artifacts in advance. So don't hesitate to max them out if you are like adventure rank 20 plus, because you still can use them for another artifact, because 90% of the experience will go into the new artifact that you use. For the weapon, this was the lucky one. So if you saw my summon video which came out a couple of days ago, you saw that I used a wolf's that I now have a wolf's greystone, which I want to give, of course, my Beetle. It is still level 60. I am currently farming the material for her. Then I can do upgrade it to level 70. So yeah, these are the stats for Beetle. She has a bit less attack because her artifacts are 3 stars and not that optimal. So Changyan stats. Changyan, I didn't use him a lot before, so I just started to use him recently. The reason why these are the only 3 characters that are level 70 is because of the adventure handbook that I will show you later on. So for now, I just can tell you, try to focus on 3 characters and max them at least for the level. The only real build out characters are these 2. I invest in those weapons, and yeah, there is nothing really special. So Zhongyan just got my prototype and minus. So 1 copy I got from the loot at the beginning of the game, and the other 2 I did just craft at Mondstadt or in Leeway, I don't remember. And for artifacts, I run a full energy recharge because Changyan is my supporter. So all I want to do is to use his E and his Q just to apply the cryo effect to get the superconduct and spread it with Jean. So this is actually my team comp. So he has no constellation, and I don't level up any of the talents. So my 4th character that I use in party is Amber. The reason why is I want to have reach and I want to have the fire element. That's the only reason I use her. She also doesn't have any good artifacts. So yeah, I just want to show you that I don't have like the best thing that you need, even if I pay to play. So the only weapon, the Favonius Warbow. Fischl is level 50, but I don't use her currently. Barbara level 40, level 60, level 50 out of 60, so I can make a level 60, but I only use her if I really need to. Then he's maxed out, and same as for these characters. So they are all not maxed out. They are all still at level 1, so I can show you here. So there are some of them which I just pushed to level 20 to use them along on the Spiral Abyss. But yeah, there's nothing really too crazy about them. So the main 3 characters that I want to show off are these 3. And yeah, my team that I use, you can see on the right side, it is, as I already said, Jean, Bidu, and Changyan, and Amber. Now, the main thing that I do to progress as fast as I can is, of course, doing the adventure handbook. So these things at the bottom you basically do automatically, or they are very easy to do. For example, equip 2 characters with 4 sets of minimum 4-star artifacts. So you can literally put any artifacts on a character, then do it for another one, and then you can unequip it and use them later for the character that you actually want to use it, and you got the achievement there. So now this is a bit more complicated because this needs a bit of preparation. That's why I just started to level up 3 characters consistently. So level up 3 characters to level 70. So that's the reason why I just like to pull a 5-star character as early as possible, because having a 5-star character and investing in him like is not a too high commitment. My problem was actually at the beginning, having no 5-star character means that I should level up 3 4-star characters, which I won't eventually use in the later state of the game. So what I did, so this is of course if you don't reroll. So I didn't do too much rerolls. I did actually 4 rerolls because I did 4 loot accounts at the beginning, and yeah, I picked like the best out of them, which had Bido at the beginning. So it ended up to be this account, and I really had no luck. So I pulled until the pity. So Jean was my pity character. And then I put all my investment in her, and I tried to choose 2 other characters, which were Bidu, the character that I actually rerolled for, and Changyan, and I invested all my materials in them, at least for the Ascension, and for artifacts and for the weapon. I just level up Bidu and Jean, and these were like the only characters that I use in the battle. So if I need specific elements, I sometimes switch up to Barbara. If I want to have Bidu's abilities more often, I use Fischl. If I want to have the fire element like more often in combat, I use Xiangling. Like if I want to have reach and fire to explore the map, I use Amber. So yeah, these are like the characters that I consistently swap out for different party setups. Same as for the Traveler. I don't have Venti like to collect all the Geoculises, which I also already did. Yeah, so this is something that I also can recommend you. Another thing is choose 3 weapons and do the same like with your characters. So I did craft the weapon, so this is a free-to-play weapon. Okay, this weapon is of course pay to win, but I was lucky. So this was the weapon I used before. And the third weapon that I started to build out was this on Barbara. It is a 3-star weapon, which is very, very worth. The thing that I like to show you is that you should collect all the Anemoculises, all the Geoculises, and try to unlock all the teleporters in Mondstadt and all the teleporters in Leeway. So I think these are the first 2 things that you should do if you want to progress fast. Because after you do this, you still level up, because after that you still have to explore the map, and you still can do all the story and world quests, which will give you a high amount of XP. So yeah, I just want to show you that my statue is level 10. I did collect all the Anemoculises, and if we like teleport over here, I did collect all the Geoculises. So after 3 weeks playing the game very on a consistent base, I still have to say that I now do still really like the game. So yeah, you can see I did pull him to level 10, but the problem for me now is like there is not really anything to do. So yeah, of course I still can do a lot of these achievements. So there are just 1, 2 that 3 that I finished, 3 achievements, and this one is nearly done, so I only have to do 13 co-ops, and this achievement is also done. And now I could start like all the other achievements. After that, I don't have anything really to do, so I still can run around Leeway. There are still a lot of spots that I didn't explore to loot some extra additional chests. I don't do that too often because, yeah, I still want to have something to do. So basically the only thing that I do is log in, do the 4 daily missions, get the characters on adventure, then use all my resin. So basically I use my resin for things that I usually need. So I really often do the anime hypostasis because he has materials to ascend my gene. And also, if you don't have too much time, he uses 40 of your resin, which can be very practical if you want to use the resin a bit faster. Then sometimes I do the electrohypostasis for Bidu, and recently I started to do the cryoregis for my Changyeon. On these specific days, I do farm the talent books for my characters in advance, so as soon as I'm level 40, I am able to level up their talents again and also ascend my characters. So if you hit like level 30, 35, 25, you always have to prepare for your next big milestone, which is level 30. And after that, you have to prepare for level 35. If you hit level 35, you have to prepare for level 40. So that's basically how it goes for now. If you don't have any story, if you don't have anything to do, this is the thing that I could recommend. Focus on 3 characters, focus on 3 weapons, explore the map, find all the Anemoculus, find all the Geoculuses, and unlock all your teleporters. So these are like the main tips that I would give to progress as fast as you can to get through and to get to a high level like I am currently. So if you enjoyed today's video, give that video a like and subscribe to my channel for more Genshin Impact content, and I see you guys next time. If you guys want to see more Genshin Impact content, videos should pop up on the screen right now. Make sure to check them out, and I thank you for your support.